Okay everyone, welcome back to Half-Life 2, the retro playthrough series, and we are here in Root Canal. We are exactly where we left off if we look behind us, which amazingly we can do. We're an owl. We can turn our head the whole way around. There is the exit that we just came out of. I didn't even know you could do that. Let's get going then. Let's, rather than sitting around here like a chump, let's get going. So, don't have to go over this ramp, but I'm going to do it just for the crack. There we are. Okay, so just around the corner we come across our first challenge. We have a shut gate. This is literally a gate. And we need to stop, and we need to get out, and we need to go and deal with it. Oops, hang on. Realised I made a mistake there. We don't want to be going in that water if we can avoid it, so let's jump out. Okay, so we're up here. You can hear the Geiger counter going off for picking up rads. But they're called rads in Half-Life 2. But I've been playing a lot of Fallout, so there we go, that's where I'm getting that from. Let's get rid of these crates. Oh, head crab. Of course, in real life it would have been killed by the falling box, and it actually was! That's cool. Okay, let's open this valve. Or this handle. Take it all the way and it locks, and then we can get through. So, you're going to have to excuse me as well. I've got a cold, so I'm sniffling away again. So let's get into into water hazard then. It should change in a moment. We're just going to run over the crates to pick up the contents. There we go. Another loading screen. We're now going to be into water hazard proper, and we're heading towards Black Mesa East. Down the hill, just going to come off the power so I don't bash my head on the ceiling. We have a lambda cache here. I don't want to miss lambda caches. I'm trying to get that achievement. There's an achievement for getting all of them, so I'm trying to get that achievement. I don't actually need any of the stuff, but I want to get the achievement. Okay, back in the boat. Whoop, bit tricky to steer this thing sometimes. Right, here we go then, so we can just break through that. And there is Station 7, which is the old red barn, and there is the G-Man up at the top there. So, okay, let's jump into this barn then. As you might have guessed, it's not going to be a smooth ride. As every other station on this place has been attacked, so has this one. Ooh, I didn't even know I had one of them. I only did that again because I've been playing so much Long Dark, and you have to aim before you can fire, and that's kind of what I just did, or went to do. Okay, so that took everyone out rather easy.
Station 12, do you read?
Okay, well, I think 12 is out. 12 is out of the game. Now we can get up here, and we can get along here as well. I don't think we need to be doing this. I don't know if there's anything worth collecting up here. I can't remember. It has actually been, I've been sitting down trying to work this out. It's been a good few years. Oh, head crab. Goodbye. It's been a good few years since I've actually played Half-Life 2. Was this a complete waste of time? Can I not even get out from up here? This was a complete and utter waste of time. Although there is some stuff in there. Can I release any of that? Is there something that I can release? Is that why I'm up here? I know you can. I've been up here before, so I know you can do it. I just can't remember what you're supposed to do. Well, that was a bit of a waste of time. Right, okay. Is there anywhere else we can go? We've got some supplies up there, which is a lambda cache, so we really want them. But I think we have to release the crane to get at them. Do we shoot it down? I honestly can't remember. No, I think... pretty sure there's something you release. Oh, I'm being an Aegis. I think I'm being an Aegis. Hang on. You do go up here, you do go out through the roof, you just don't go out right at the end. Come on, crouch down and stay crouched, please. There we go. There's a ladder. I missed the ladder. I missed a really obvious ladder. You were probably all screaming at me there, weren't you? Okay, here we are. So, what do we do? Do we do something? Oh, move the barrel. Crowbar? Crowbar? There we go. And then we'll follow it into the water as well. So we got the lander locator that we needed there. Okay, so back in the boat. Let's carry on. Anything over there? Anything over there? Nope. Okay, let's go this way then. Oh, we've got a bit of a ramp we've got to go over, so let's square up for the ramp. Ah, we've got somebody with supplies.
Hey down there! Supplies! Look out below!
Oh yes, I remember this one. You have to go in here and do some things with barrels. So let's head in, turn on the flashlight. Can't imagine there not being any nasties in here. From what I remember, oh, there's absolutely nothing in here. World's most pointless storm drain. Okay, let's chuck these down there because that's what we need to do. Let's turn the flashlight off. Can you get rid of your weapon? I don't think you can. Well, those things are annoying me, so let's... Let's get rid of them. I think we might get some power cells and things from them. Nope, that's disappointing. Right, okay, let's jump in the water then. And let's pop these barrels into the container. That's the thing about the long dark. Do you know what? I'm so used to saying the long dark. That's the thing about Half-Life 2. There are these kind of puzzles built into it, which seem a bit pointless. And why on earth would you have to take the time to do this if you're trying to flee down a canal? Why would you have to take the time, like we've just done, to build a ramp? Which is what we've essentially had to do. We've had to do some very silly things to build a ramp. It's like, why on earth would you take the time to do that? Whoa, this boat does not like going in a straight line. Okay, here we go. Let's try again. That's better. Up the ramp. Over we go. Let's carry on. Drop ship. I'm going to go with the tactic of let's just keep running and we might be able to bowl them over. There we go. Combine in the corner pocket. I tried to hit them but I don't think I did. There's another ramp, so we'll aim for it. Over we go. Oh, and then we take that out. Corner pocket. We can do the same thing here, I think. Oh, post there. They look a bit too solid to take out, so I'm not going to aim for those ones. I think it's this way we go. Just keep fleeing, keep following the water. Oh, I remember this bit. This is a bit of a nuisance. We can take this guy out. There we go. And we're now a bit stuck. We've got to open a gate. So let's get in. Nobody in here yet. Are we fully? Oh, we're fully.
We now have direct confirmation of a disruptor in our midst. One who has acquired an reputation in the minds of certain citizens. His figure is synonymous with the darkest urges of instinct, ignorance, and decay. Some of the worst excesses of the Black Mesa incident have been laid directly at his feet. And yet unsophisticated minds continue to imbue him with romantic power, giving him such dangerous poetic labels as the one free man, the opener of the way. Let me remind all citizens of the dangers of magical thinking. We have scarcely begun to climb from the dark pit of our species' evolution. Let us not slide backward into oblivion, just as we have finally begun to see the light. If you see this so-called free man, report him. Civic deeds do not go unrewarded, and contrariwise, complicity with his cause will not go unpunished. Be wise. Be safe. Be aware.
He's not a pleasant person, is he? Right, okay, let's make our way through here then. I do not want to know what's been going on in here. Bit of power. We've got grenades. I do like a grenade. Kaboom! Get the opportunity to restock. What's in here? Supply crates, anything useful? Oh yeah, power cell. Excellent. Okay. I'm trying to remember what's through here. Manhacks. Ah, I thought if I stopped him quick enough it wouldn't release the manhacks, but apparently it still does. That's the last one. Make use of that. Anything useful? Anything useful? I got more grenades. Cool. Right, okay, so... Ooh! Ow, who's shooting at me? No use of that. I don't think there's anything. I've explored this so many times, I know where there is and isn't stuff, so. And there goes the gate. Perfect. Okay, so we've just set all the alarms off, as you would perhaps expect in that situation. So now I think we're going to get bombarded. They're rather foolish, aren't they? I mean, they are literally just running straight at me. Let's just make sure we pick up any ammunition that's been dropped. There's another drop ship. Okay. Health is okay, but let's top it up. Ooh, that went badly wrong. Try that again. Okay, now to take a bit of a hit. Might as well use grenades freely because I've got plenty of them. Okay, so my health's taken a bit of a hit there, so I just need to try and sort that out. Let's restock on grenades. Were there any health supplies or anything knocking about around here that we left behind? Restock on ammunition, bit of health. Let's just go back to that health point on the wall. Make full use of that before we go anywhere. Okay, there we go. So that's that sorted. I think we've pretty much taken them all out. A little bit more health in here and some more ammunition. Check we're fully loaded. Make sure we can get maximum stock. Cool. Okay, let's head out then. Let's get back in the boat. Interestingly, none of the combine that ran through that door there thought to disable the boat. But anyway, let's get going. Open the doors. Put the supply crates. Yeah, missed. Okay, he's firing rockets at me. I haven't got anything to fire back with, so the only thing I can do is just try and dodge him. Ah, I tried to take him out, missed. Watch out for the barnacles. Basically, I just have to keep running for it. It's all I can do. They've slightly set that on fire. There was a big explosion there. Let's do this. Oh, I always do that if I recall. I always go the wrong way there. Doing a little bit of a detour backwards. Oh, another big explosion. Let's take my sound out. And now we are back in an underpass again, so we should be relatively safe down here for now. Whoa! Let's get a bit of a tank slapper on in the old boat there. Oh, and another lander cache. So let's just have a little bit of a pit pause and deal with this cache. Do we take the bricks out? Is that basically what we've got to do? Yep. And some much needed health and ammunition. It's a shame you can't kind of carry those in the boat. Yeah, can't. Okay, let's get going again then. So still on the underpass. Coming out of it now. I think the only thing I can do, they're shutting the gates that way, so I'm going to have to go this way. Oh, we're going to have to go inside again. Bring it to a stand. That is the very powerful Magnum. One hit, one kill. On certainly normal CP patrols, one hit, one kill. Very, very powerful. Oh, I think we end up having to play dodge the helicopter at this point, don't we? The real problem is I can't remember where I've got to go. So I'll be dodging this helicopter without really knowing where I'm going. Oh, he's still got the manpack out. Never mind. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, where am I going? Through here. In here. I'm not exactly over-furnished with bullets at the moment. Man hacks. Bad guys. Here, have one of them. Right, man hacks. Go away. Oh, we're coming here. I can concentrate on taking these things out without being shot at. There we go. Let's grab these bits of health from in here. Let's get back up. There we go, that's dealt with that. I was trying not to waste my ammunition too much, but... Oh, I missed. There was another supply crate we could go on there. Oh, we got more magnum ammo. Take that. Yeah, you have to jump the narrowest sections of this to be able to get over it. There we go. Oh, crouch used to lock, I'm sure it did. You now have to hold the button down. Oh, hello. Let me... would you mind awfully standing still while I hit you? Thank you. Okay. Let's juice up the suit. I was about to say I don't think it can get me through the door, but apparently it can. There we go. I missed. Go up here, have we? Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. Right, do we need to I think we need to take this thing out. Okay, so it runs away. I can now open the door. And I think this is the quick way back. Just jump in the water and run around rather than having to go the whole way back through. There we go, so let's get back in the boat. Oh, there we go. Let's go again, then let's carry on. Now, one thing about Half-Life 2, it's been really fast-paced. I haven't really had a chance to talk about the game or anything like that. I've just not had a chance at all. This isn't going to go well, is it? I think this is where it starts dropping mines on our head. Yep. Okay, we're inevitably going to hit a few. Ow. Break it round. Just keep blasting forward. Yeah, I haven't really had much chance to talk about Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2, 2004, the game came out. Massive, massive development schedule. It was critically acclaimed. Everybody loved it. It did define a generation of game players. Brilliant, brilliant game. Well paced, really good story. Really well done. Now, obviously, by today's standards, it's very, very linear. Today, games tend to lean more towards being open world and having a lot of freedom to wander about and pick and choose what you do and things like that. But back in the days of Half-Life 2, things were very, very linear. Not good. We have to concentrate here to avoid these. Oh, I hate this bit. I'm fairly sure there's a bit here where you nearly always get stuck. Yeah, this bit. There we go, we got through, we didn't fall off. Okay, again, now we're in the pipes. The constant loading as well, that's another thing. With it being an older games, the computers back in the day couldn't handle large amounts of data, so... they had to load the content up in smaller chunks. I'm gonna run up here because there's a supply crate. Oh, don't fall off! Oh no, this is a supply crate, never mind. I think this is the right way to go. So games had to be loaded in smaller chunks. And that's why we have these constant... That's gonna hurt. Ow! That's why we have these constant loading sections. It doesn't load big chunks of the game. Because it simply couldn't. Computers back in the day just could not handle it. In fact, my very first game playing PC was state of the art for the time, but by today's standards, it's probably equivalent of a normal office workstation. Probably has more praise. In fact, I say that, but I say that jokingly, but this is actually true. The PCs I was buying when I used to work in education at college, it blew me off. I have to go all the way back around. Ow, 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 ow. I'm going to start shooting at me. I need to get in the barn. That's where I'm aiming to get into. I need to get into the barn. Well, I don't need to get into the barn. I don't have to get out. But I'm fairly sure there's some useful stuff if I do. Some cool stuff. Well, actually, I might need to get out. Do I need to... do I... No. I don't need to, but there is this lift. Ow, 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 ow. Go away. Am I not allowed to recharge in peace? I'm trying to remember what you have to do here. I know there's this. I'm gonna lower it down. I don't think you go down there though. I think you can just carry on across here. I'm sure there is a reason why you do that. I'm sure there is. And I'm sure there's something in there, but I'll devil if I can remember what it is. I thought that was the G-Man there, I don't think it is. Big chimney's gonna fall on my head. Big chimney's gonna fall on my head. Okay, let's just get round it. It's a pretty tough little boat, this. Okay, now we're running for the tube. We're running for the pipe. I don't think we're going to have a nice, easy time of it. No, we're being shot at with rockets. And we're being mined. Oh, but we've made it in. Okay, we should be safe now. Especially when we get around this corner. There we go. Oh, and yeah, we've come into a stop point. Where we have to get out and do stuff. Again, the game is loading. Yeah, and we've come across a bit of a brick wall. Yeah, we need to go this way, but we need to make a ramp again. So, if I remember, I was watching the various bits of commentary from Gabe Newell when that sort of appeared in the game, and these were put in intentionally. The puzzles were put there intentionally to slow the pace of the game down and give the player the opportunity to have a break. Yeah, so we need to chuck lots of weighty objects into that thing. How do you get up there? I know you get up there, but I can't remember how you do it. How do you get up there? Is there a ladder? I thought there was a ladder. Have I done a dumb? Is it that you were supposed to climb up that ladder before you jumped in? That was a bit of a stupid thing to do then. I know, hang on. There's a ladder over here. There we go, that's the one. It's coming back to me as I play through. It's coming back to me. Okay, so we need to chuck some stuffs down there. One of them is a washing machine, so we need to chuck that in there. And that pulls the ramp all the way up. So if we just grab that barrel, simply just get it out of the way, but we may as well chuck it in there as well. There's a tyre. I don't know if these have any effect on the weight, but I'm going to chuck them in there. There's a brick. It's my brick. Okay, so let's jump back in the boat then. These are put in deliberately to slow the pace of the game now. Get you away from the combat for a little bit. Works rather well. Okay, so let's head through here. Oh, we have a little...
You're Freeman, aren't you?
Well, I wouldn't believe it if I couldn't see it with my own eyes. Dr. Gordon Freeman himself.
Just in time, Doc. We gotta move out before the Combine picks us up. We're just getting ready to pull out.
We'd better hurry. Gotta tear down this camp and get out of here.
Greetings to the free man.
Come on in. I'll show you what you're up against.
Okay, so yeah, you can see some of the AI, some of the graphics, some of the animations and things aren't as slick.
Here, take a look at this. This here's the dam. It's just up ahead. Eli's hideout is here, a stone's throw from the apron and nestled in the old hydro plant. But getting there, with that hunter chopper on your ass, next to impossible. Good news is, the Vortigaunt's working his magic on your airboat, so you'll have a little more firepower going forward. I think he's just finishing up now. Go on out.
Now the whole point of that is as a bit of a mechanism to get us away from the boat so they can swap the model to one with a gun. I'm going to steal the supplies as well.
There we are. That gun came off one of the same hunter choppers that you're up against. I always like to bring a little irony to a firefight. Take that chopper down, and you should be able to tear on through to Eli's place.
The Freeman will accept this weapon or suffer greatly on the road ahead.
I like the Vortigaunts. Right, okay, so let's jump back in the boat. We've now got a gun, so we have to steer and aim.
Give 'em hell, Doc.
Let's get going. First, they're there to give us a little bit of target practice right off the bat. A couple of barnacles. Right, okay, so let's get going then. Shoot our way through. Doesn't like us doing that. Okay, so we're getting very close to the end of Water Hazard now. We're coming up towards Black Mesa East. We've still got a little way to go. We'll get through here. And it's an ambush. Predictably. Not a very good one because there's a big explosive fire barrel right in front of the middle of it. Okay, so we need to get in there to get past this. If I can actually, come on boat, steer. There we go. I'm not going to bother going in there. I could, but I can't bother. Oh, I got clipped by one of the missiles. Bye-bye. Try not to hit that. My steering has completely gone to pot, but I'm getting there. There we go. Right, okay, so we're now heading onwards through the pipes. We should very shortly come out into the big open space, which is essentially the boss battle for this section of the game, which is against the chopper. It's been bugging us the whole way through. We're finally finally going to get a chance to take it out very shortly. G-Man! Whoop, I forgot about that bit. There we go, so we're finding our way through. Oh, we've got some zombies now, we've got some barnacles. It's all fine as long as we don't get hooked by a barnacle. Whoa! Right, we're going to take a few hits here. Oh, God. Let's go. Well, that went well. Okay, let's try that again. This time, let's be a little bit more measured in our approach. Let's take that out ahead of time. Let's try and take out some of these flaming barrels. Let's let our gun recharge. And now let's charge through it all. There we go. Right, let's get down the other side then. Because I'm wasting bullets, but it recharges. That's how this gun works. It runs 100%, 100 ammo. When it gets to 0, it stops. You have to let it recharge. Ah, I'd forgotten about this this little bit. Okay, I'm just going to jump out and get those supplies. Much needed medical supplies. Okay, now we need to play a game of cat and mouse with one of these trucks, if I remember. In fact, there's a couple of them, isn't there? I'll let it recharge. Ow! Direct hit. Get a bit closer, we can take it out. Let's get a bit closer to this one, take it out. Let's get rid of them. Now I'm going to try and remember the way to go. Is it through here? No? Is it through there? I can't actually remember the way out of here. Okay, they're both out. I could have sworn you had to go through here. Ah. You have to blow it open first. Could just be that I got lucky there all those times I've played through it before. Something's just taken those out. This boat is actually really hard to control. Here we go, through the pipe. Ah, I've gone the wrong way again. Turn around. Is it down here? Yeah. And straight across, I think. I don't think we're very far away from the end section of this now. Okay, so we're going to go through. Whoops. Ah, yes, here we are. The end game. Gonna pick pick up some stuff. So we're going to get into the big open area. This is the end game. Wait until you see the whites of their eyes. Okay, it's going to do a run. Where it's going to basically just drop mines everywhere. So trying to avoid being hit. Okay, let's just back away. Let this recharge. Okay, here it comes. Okay, try again. Oh, ow. Got hit by one there. Where's he gone? Oh, I think it might have just landed on my head. Well, that was a bit easier than I seem to remember. Okay, so we've got to get gates down to be able to proceed forward. There's a gate over there, and that, I believe, is the main gate. That's the one we actually have to get open, but we need to get into there to do it. So, if I recall, we have to open this gate, go through, and jump round. So let's just jump out. Now, this is where I get to tell you something quite fun. This Magnum is very, very powerful. I nicknamed it. I give it a nickname. I've called it Horatio, and that's after Horatio from CSI Miami. There's a sequence at the beginning of one episode where he literally takes loads of bad guys out, one shot each, takes about 7 of them out in one go. And I kind of nicknamed this Horatio because it's the kind of gun he was using. So if you hear me say Horatio, that's what I mean. It's this gun. Because I will probably say that at some point, because I was a bit sad and did give it a nickname. Right, okay, so I'm going to try and remember what to do, because I can't really remember. I think we get... Do you know what? I also think there's an Easter egg here somewhere, you know. I think there's an Easter egg here somewhere. I don't know if it's here or if we've already gone past it. Oh, we may have already gone past it, actually. Okay, let's go. That didn't go well. I think we can run up this ramp and we wind up top. And then we've got obviously this big powerful gun with us. I'm sure there's an Easter egg of a Vortigern hiding in one of the pipes. There we go. Let's hit the brakes. What the heck is going on with him? I'm dancing away. Oh, he stopped before I had a chance to get any closer. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hey, you're not dead. Try again. There we are. Okay, I'm going to swap to that because I haven't got very much ammunition. Not much going on here. It's a good supply cache, this. Lots of health, lots of weapons, lots of ammunition, lots of good stuff. Okay, we're full on health. Let's just stock up on energy. So this is an opportunity to restock. I believe we're pretty close to the end of this now. All we've got to do is just get that door open and then we are through. But I've got to try and remember how to do it. So I think we've got everything from in there. Let's jump back in the boat again. So I always think it's useful to have this big gun. I think we can come round here. Oh yeah. There's the G-Man. Can't take him out. I'm going to take the boat across. I'm trying to remember. I think I can only take the boat so far round here, but I seem to recall when you do this, you set an alarm off, and you end up having to fight your way back out again. That seems to be the case a lot of the time, to be perfectly honest. Here we go. That's the lever. That's going to open a gate. That's going to open a big gate there, and that's what allows us to get through to the camp. That ladder that we dropped, if you haven't actually come up with the boat, you climbed up manually. That just is a quicker way of getting back down to get back in the boat. Well, so far we've not had to fight our way anywhere. I think we just need to jump back down here. There we go. And then we need to get through that gate. This is tricky. Yeah, we missed. I can tell that one had missed. Right, I'm going to take my hand off the mouse and let it recenter, because I think that's what's causing it to go wrong. Ah. Get ourselves a little bit further away so we can aim for the ramp. There we go. Let's try and hopefully hit the thing this time. There we are. And we are not through. Yes, we are. We're upside down. Where are we? I don't know. Oh, that went wrong. There's a few bits like this in Half-Life where you have to do something which is sort of physically right on the edge of what the vehicle is capable of doing. And it's really quite borderline as to whether you'll get through it or not. There we go. So we have completed Water Hazard. This is the end of Water Hazard. We are heading into Black Mesa East. I'm just going to let it load up and we'll park up the boat. And we shall think about heading into Black Mesa East. Woohoo, there we go. So let's bring ourselves up here to the lambda symbol. We're going to tie the boat up. Well, we're not. We're just going to jump out of it. And we're going to climb the ladder. And there we are. We have completed Water Hazard. So I'm going to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed it. We are progressing through Half-Life 2. And we shall be continuing in the next video when we head into Black Mesa East. And then, of course, it's Ravenholm. I don't want to go to Ravenholm. I'm certainly not doing it at night with headphones on, because that did not go well last time. But anyway, right now I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Hit the like and subscribe buttons. Hit that little bell notification icon as well if you want to see all of the videos that are coming. And keep an eye out for more Half-Life 2 coming very, very soon. But right now, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon.